What's up, this is Squad 2440 with a Farming Simulator 17 video. Today we'll be doing some fall camping and fishing here on the Mowing Map. We'll be using the brand new Chevy 3500 RV and we'll be using the GMC Denali HD to trailer the brand new fishing boat over to the marina. We'll be launching the boat, going out pretty far on the lake for one of the final times this season since it's coming to an end very soon. So we'll be hopping in the RV and we'll be making our way over to the campgrounds. We'll get everything set up before we go out fishing. Once we catch some fish, we'll be coming back and we'll be getting them ready to eat, which should be pretty cool. And I'm very excited to do both camping and fishing here, which is pretty cool. And I would also like to thank each and every one of you for the continued support on the daily content. I really do enjoy doing these fishing videos. These are very cool, and all the other cool videos on the channel. So you guys can see the Chevy 3500 RV is pretty cool. I do like the Chevy 3500s. It looks pretty cool, and I do like the Chevy wheels, so I thought that this would be overall a very nice match. So we are actually pretty close here to the campgrounds, but I actually would like to kind of park a little bit further away from exactly where everybody is kind of tucked away, which should be pretty quiet around us since the campgrounds are pretty full, since winter and fall is coming right around the corner. And usually all boats have to be out of the water before the end of fall, so that means that we only have a few more weeks doing some more boating videos. I do have some pretty cool videos coming with those very soon, so I think we'll probably kind of just drive around, kind of find a perfect area for us. We'll probably go, I think we'll go to the left here. I do not really want to park in the campgrounds. A lot of loud noises, especially with all the generators going, everything like that. So we'll kind of go through, and I think we'll go up along the river. And like I was saying, I really would like to thank each and every one of you for the continued support on the daily content. I really do enjoy doing daily farming sim videos here on YouTube. It's a lot of fun, and I really thank you all for the positive feedback. And if you guys haven't already, go check me out on Instagram. I do post pretty cool pictures, and I think that this will be our camping spot. It's pretty close to the river, which is pretty cool. Let's take a look. Maybe we could get up just a little bit more, maybe right past this tree, kind of off the trail even more, which should be pretty good for us. Yeah, so this looks good right about here. It is not as level as what I would really like for the RV, but it should be pretty good, and we actually have to turn it around and have the door kind of face the water's edge, so we'll kind of park up just like this. Overall, this RV, very, very cool, and if you do have any cool RV ideas, let me know down below in the comments. We'll switch over here, and I'm very excited to be using this brand new fishing boat. It has dual engines in the back outboards, which is awesome. We are using the multi-purpose boat trailer, and we are hopping in one of my favorite GMC trucks, which is a Denali, and I actually put some pretty realistic GM wheels on the truck to kind of go along with it, since I do like the trucks pretty much stock. We'll be making our way over. We do have the fishing rods already loaded up into the boat. The boat runs, drives, everything like that. It's brand new to us, and it's made for some deep sea fishing, but it will probably work here on the saltwater lake and everything like that. But we will most likely kind of turn this lake into an ocean, which I think would be pretty cool. Surround the entire map with water. Very cool way to kind of do a border of the map. So take a look at that, guys. We are arriving here, and I mean pretty fast to the boat ramp, especially with a truck like this. It really does a good job towing. We'll back this in, and usually when you do back in boats, you want to make sure that you have all the straps on, and you do not want to have the very far ones on, just in case. You always want to have the drain plugged so that the boat does not slowly sink. So we'll kind of back this in. It does take us a little bit while to kind of back in. That it is a pretty far boat ramp, steep wise, everything like that. I did improve it from the last version. We'll be hopping in the fishing boat. I mean, take a look at this boat. Looks like the camera view is upside down. We are unable to use that. The boat sits really good on this water, so we'll kind of park it right over here, and we will actually be kind of parking up the Denali back at the campsite, and then we'll be coming back here for the boat to go fishing. And I think probably at the end of today we'll also kind of bring the boat back to the campsite, which should be pretty cool. So this Denali is not color changeable. I do like different colors. One of my favorites is the dark red. You guys do see that on a lot of trucks that I do use. So I thought I would change it up and kind of go with this black gray, and I really do like the shiny part of the truck. It just looks overall very cool. So we are passing by the dirt track. Maybe bring like a dirt bike maybe next time in the back of the pickup, which should be pretty cool. So we'll kind of head down here, and I think we'll be taking a left, which, yeah, I believe our campsite is way over here. If you do have any cool camping ideas, drop them down below in the comments. We always want to have fun here on the channel each and every day while keeping all of the videos pretty realistic. So we're going to go around here. Looks like we are doing some pretty good off-roading, if you would say. We just do not want to damage the underneath of the truck since we do not have skid plates. So take a look at that, guys. We arrived here. We actually are using two GM trucks, a Chevy and a GMC, which is pretty cool. We're going to switch over here to the fishing boat. Take a look at that. And then if we actually kind of hop in the back of the boat, we actually have a fishing rod, which is pretty cool. Very excited for that. We already have the boat warmed up, so we're going to drive out here, and I mean, take a look at this boat. It's one awesome kind of deep sea fishing boat, like I was saying earlier, but it's going to do us a pretty good job, especially for just on the lake fishing, but we are going pretty far out on the lake. And on version 2, guys, we will have a pretty large river, and I think, like I was saying, we'll have the ocean come all the way around the map, kind of remove these trees, which I think would be pretty realistic. So drop that down below in the comments. Should we remove all of these trees all the way around and have the ocean kind of go to the edge of the map? I think that would be a pretty realistic thing for us to do, especially since it would look like the ocean goes on forever. You guys can see that there is some growth down there, so we'll drop the line down. Looks like the line is not showing. We dropped it down, and looks like the rod is shaking just a little bit. We're going to start to wheel in. Wow, take a look at that, guys. So heavy, we actually kind of fell off the boat. So, I mean, you do have to be pretty careful when you are fishing that you don't let go of the rod, because the rod will go. But I mean, take a look at this. Maybe we could hop up here. Oh, look at that. We could go fishing from the top of our boat. That's a first for us. Kind of drop the rod in, and looks like we aren't really catching anything just yet. I can see the string. Looks like it's pretty hard to see, actually. But yeah, I think removing all of these trees along the edge would be a pretty cool thing, having like lake houses, everything like that. So drop your ideas down below. Should we do that around the entire map and remove all of the trees? Let me know, because I think that would be a very, very cool thing to do. So take a look at that. We kind of fished here, no bites, and only a few, but no fish for us. We'll kind of cruise down here, and we'll try to do it again. But I really do like this boat. One of a kind fishing boats. And this boat with dual outboard motors. I mean, it's a pretty fast boat. We're actually pretty close to the edge, but it looks like we are pretty good there for the ground clearance. So we'll kind of put up right here. We'll drop the rod in, and we'll cast. We'll throw it out. Wow, pretty far throw, and I think this is pretty good. We are pretty close to the shore. Not exactly sure how the fish kind of want to do it, but yeah, I think we will most likely be removing all of these trees, and maybe I'll post a picture on Instagram without the trees, and you guys can let me know if it looks a little bit better, because I think I always liked the game to look pretty realistic, and I think the ocean would look awesome, especially if there was no water's edge, and I will be putting a collision there so you wouldn't be able to go past. So that's pretty good for fishing. I think we'll kind of make our way back over to, I would say we'll stop by the marina. Maybe there's some fish underneath, and then we'll head back to the campsite. You guys can see that there are some houses along the ocean, and there will definitely be many more if we do plan on removing those trees, which should be pretty cool, and have the water go all the way around the map. So let me know down below in the comments. I think that'll be a pretty cool thing to do. We are here now. There are no boats, which is pretty helpful for us. We'll just drop in a line really fast, even though you aren't supposed to be fishing at marinas, because you could get them tangled in the engines, everything like that. We'll drop a line, and look at that, guys. We got a fish. Wow, reeling it in, and take a look at that, guys. We got a fish down there. That's awesome. We're gonna hop in, and we'll make our way over to the campsite. Now, I think what we will most likely do is kind of drive the boat just a little bit onto the shore, onto the sand, and then we'll kind of anchor it up. That way it's not really going to kind of go away from us, and the front of it will be a little bit out of the water, which should help with not kind of sliding around or even moving around, especially on the anchor. unless we drop 2 anchors, one in the back and one in the front. But overall, this boat did a pretty good job today fishing for us. I really do like using it. It's a little bit on the quiet side, but I do see some sand way over there, so we'll kind of pull up right about here, right where we see some sand. So this is pretty good. We'll kind of go just a little bit, but take a look at that, guys. We made it back from our fishing trip with a few fish for us, and we are now using the new RV. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Drop any ideas down below in the comments. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and subscribe for more.